Okay, so problem 3 is a longer version of number 1, but it's easier because it's the true truss. It's a true truss. And the only point I'm going to go over here is how to find zero force members. And the easiest way to do this is just by inspection. I don't like wasting paper. This paper is expensive, you know. So if I have, basically, if it's a zero force member, you either have two things meeting at right angles. Yeah, if you have two things meeting at right angles, then these are both zero force members. Right? If I do sum of forces in the x direction, let's call this A, B, C. AB plus 0 equals 0. Therefore, AB equals 0. Sum of forces in the y, AC equals 0. There's no possible way for me to have forces in this setup. I can also have a zero force members if I have three things meeting at a point. These two are what we call collinear. Right? They're basically parallel. They're passing through the same point and they're parallel, so this is technically just like one line. This is going to be a zero force member. It doesn't matter what the angle is. This angle, as long as it's not 0 or 180, as long as theta is less than 180 or greater than 0, this will be a collinear. This will be a zero force member. Okay. So I will, just looking at this, let's highlight what one of the obvious zero force members has to be. I have three forces. I have three up here. I have three forces. I have a force here, force CD. I have an applied force, and I have a force DH. This FDH has to be 0. It has to be a zero force member because these two are collinear, or these two are in a one line, or they form a single line, and I have something coming into there. And yeah, I don't see any diagonal members that are collinear here, but yeah, that is a 0. So there's, I can't remember how many zero force members there are. I have this written down somewhere else, but I lost a sheet of paper. But there should be like, I don't know, 4 or 5 zero force members or something in here. So it's up to you to find those. And other than that, just use method of sections or method of joints, whichever one you prefer. Always start by finding your reactions, and then go to method of sections or method of joints. Oh, and don't forget you have two forces here. I don't know how many people are going to mess this up, but you have two forces here. So don't forget about both of them. And these lengths are all 4. You have 3 up here, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So for example, these angles, I think all the angles in here are either 90 or 45 degrees. Yeah, so let us know if you have any questions on this problem.